Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a comparison of the TATCHA Satin Skin Mist and the TATCHA Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I recently purchased the TATCHA Satin Skin Mist and I was interested in this because of some of the claims that it has and also what it is, what skin types it's aimed for. So I'm gonna definitely go into that in a second. I've already owned this and I know how this performs and this works. I do have combination skin. I have an oily T-zone, a normal face for the most part. Sometimes my face can get a little dry, but it still produces oil. I have that dry feeling, but yet in the sun and with certain makeup, it just it can get oily. It's an oily mess. I do have combination skin. Sometimes I can be oily, but mostly in the middle of my face, like in the T-zone area. The rest of my face is pretty normal for the most part, or sometimes dry depending on the season. So I already know how this performs on me per se. I do spray a little bit in a distance because I can look like an oily mess with this, but this does come in handy when you do want to achieve a certain look. If you're going for a certain look, or say for instance you do want to add a little dew to your face, because right now my face is matte. Okay, so in order to do this comparison video, I did not set my face with any type of spray or setting spray, but I did set my face with powder. So just for reference, the foundation that I am wearing is the Lancome foundation, and I have the shade 435 Bis Warm. So that's what I do have on my face today. So both of these retail for $48. You are getting the same amount of product in both bottles, 1.35 ounces, which is a 40 milliliter amount. Not bad. They both are similar. The only thing different about them is the color. So the TATCHA Luminous Dewy Skin Mist is for normal, combination, dry, and sensitive skin. It says what it is a silky fine mist moisturizer that can be used under or over makeup for dewy, glowy skin anytime, anywhere. So definitely get that out of this. Like I say, this can look a little oily on me depending on how much I use, but for the most part, when I just want to look a little dewy, I pull for this. And I don't like to use this too much in the summer, especially on very hot days. But like I say, depending on what look you're going for and how long you're wearing your makeup, boom. This is a TATCHA Satin Skin Mist, and this is for combination and oily skin types. This is an oil-free liquid powder face mist with Okinawa clay for fresh, satiny, smooth skin without added shine. Shake to activate clay. I am going to spray the dewy mist on my left side of my face, and I'm going to spray the satin skin mist on the right side of my face. And then I am going to just use my little latex free foam, just a disposable one. One side I'm going to use to just pat it into the skin, and the other side to pat the other spray into the skin, so that it could really soak in and get the full effect of the product. For a few hours of wear, I am going to check back in with you guys just so you can see if there's any difference between the two sprays, and we'll go and point out the claims and go from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead with the TATCHA Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I'm going to spray it a little distance, like about right here from my face on my left side. Really drowning my face because yeah, I want to use a lot of product so we can really get that difference. And I'm just patting this into the skin. I can already see a difference. I'm not even gonna lie. If I look to the left, this is looking really dewy, and I look to the right, you see how it's a little bit more matte. What's throwing you off is probably the highlighter, but straight down the middle, I am getting a lot of radiance from my left side, and this side is still matte. Beautiful, both sides are beautiful, but yeah, that's okay. Now I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna shake this side. It does say 2 to 3 spritz, but for the purpose of this video, I am using more to kind of over exaggerate the spray, because I want to really get the effect of the product, not just with 2 or 3. I want to get double that and really see if the product is able to withstand, and to really see the product and how it performs. So satin skin mist. I'm gonna use the other side of the sponge and just tap this in. Okay, now right off the bat, just first impression, I am going to point out that the feel of the products, when it comes down to the Dewy Skin Mist, I can feel a little slight weight added on to the left side of my face. So it's not heavy, it doesn't feel heavy, it just feels like a hydration, but I can also feel a little bit of the oiliness, like just a little bit. And what I mean by that is if I was to go sit in the sun, I can already tell that this side of my face is not gonna last as long, just because of the feel. It just has a slight oil feel to it. So, but it does give that effect. And there's also ways you can, alternatives, like maybe some setting spray to lock in this look so it'll last a little bit longer, like a nice setting spray to go over this to just make sure. But it depends on how long you're gonna wear your makeup. On this side, it doesn't feel heavy, but I still feel something on my face, and that could just be the spray needing to sink in. What I noticed right off the bat, I can definitely see the satin finish. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to gas up these products just yet, or preferably this one, because I do want to give it a fair shot and see how it performs throughout the time. But just off of first impression, I love both sides. Like I said, it just depends on the look you're going for. I'm feeling this dewy look, but on a hot day in the summertime, honey, this ain't gonna last long. So if I'm just going to maybe a little outing or a day party, I would definitely like this look depending on my outfit or what I'm going for, because you know, everybody likes glow. I mean, no, but in all honesty, satin skin mist, I'm impressed because I don't feel matte. Although I'm not shiny or like glowy like this side, like that glowy radiance, I am still getting natural, and then the highlight almost melted into my skin with this satin skin mist. The highlight melted into my skin, literally. So it almost looks like a glow from within. So even though the side does not look dewy, it still has radiance to it, and it's a satin look. So yes, this is just first impressions off of a few minutes of wearing it and just seeing how it looks applied on at first hand. But now I'm going to go ahead and wear this throughout the day, and we're going to see what oils kick in. So far, I do like both of them. And this is one of those products where if it could last throughout the day like this or get better with time, then they're both staples. I mean, like I said, I do love this even though I have a combination skin. I still like this for certain looks. So let me check back in with you guys in a few hours and give my final verdict on my first impression and overall how these products stand well. Okay, so I am back after a couple hours and I am ready for an update with you guys on the two Tatcha products. Now, once again, on my left side of my face, I have the Dewy Skin Mist, and on the right side, I have the Satin Skin Mist. Okay, firsthand, one thing I can say about the Dewy Skin Mist is it is an awesome product. Even with heat, it was bearable today. My oils did not break through. I am still radiant. I am not as oily. One thing I can identify about this setting spray or this spray is although it settles into the skin, whatever ingredient is in there, it does not hold your makeup. So you would have to go over this with a setting spray like Urban Decay or Scandinavia, Huda Beauty to lock in this look, because I know with me being oily over time, it's going to eventually start to get oily and possibly break up the makeup depending on how much you use. Now, it didn't break up my makeup, but like for my smile lines or just any lines you have, it will intensify it a little bit over time. And what I mean by that is it doesn't hold the makeup, so it will crease if you do have lines in your skin under your eyes or so forth. But the overall look on this left side with the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist is amazing. So summer product, and yes, if it's not a hot day and if I want that glowy skin. On my right side here, I have the TATCHA Satin Skin Mist. Now, this one, as you guys can see, I was expecting a little bit more luminous to it. Not so much dewy, but because it says satin, I wasn't expecting it to stay this matte. and I'm surprised. Me being a combination skin, I was super surprised. I really like both of these products. I mean, depending on what look you're going for, you can work with both. But for the TATCHA Satin Skin Mist, I absolutely love it. I wouldn't use this as a holding spray. It's more so for the look. And what I mean by that is, if you want a matte look, but you're not necessarily trying to freeze the look. It says satin skin mist, so by any means this is not a matte setting spray, but it does keep the face matte. I noticed using this spray that it blended all my powders. It set into the skin nicely. It was almost as if it meshed all my makeup together and smoothed it and gave it this satin smooth feel. So it wasn't dewy, it's not matte, it's just almost feels like you set your face with a powder, but without the cakiness and without it being too dry. So really love this spray. Is it worth $48? Yeah, I mean, if you don't have anything like this and you want to try it out, I would definitely buy this. Like I say, they both have their different effects of the face. Once again, this is the dewy side and this is the satin side. So yes, I hope you guys did enjoy my comparison. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe, and look out for more future videos. And until next time, you guys,